So you've listened to the podcast. What would you say now to 8-year-old Kate?
I would say, first of all, Kate, your hair will grow. Do not worry about it.
Okay.
My parents
There's a story
Mum,
there.
if you're listening to this, I'm still harbouring resentment from the fact that my mum used to cut my hair like essentially like a Black Annie, where it was just like this halo of curls around my head. I've got really inherently curly hair, which you wouldn't know. But I always used to wonder, will my hair ever grow long enough to weigh the curls down so I don't look like I've been electrocuted? Anyway, I would say, Kate, you are not too much. I have spent my whole life thinking that I am too much, that I am an overwhelming person. I've had friends, tell me, you can't expect everyone to do things the same way that you do them. And I've always had a huge eye for detail and I suppose like borderline perfectionist. But I used to just always think that I was too much. I once asked my parents if they paid my friends to be friends with me because I just couldn't possibly ever understand why someone would want to hang out with me, because I was just this big, undiagnosed ADHD ball of energy that couldn't finish a sentence and was terribly time blind and chaotic. And there was lots of stuff, going on in life and family. And I would put on this whole act in order to never let people see me. I spent my whole life just thinking that I'd never find my place and I'd never fit in. And I just wish that I could tell myself, like, you're not too much, darling. Like, one day you will find your people, and it might be in this great, big, vast space that we call social media that you don't even know about now. And it might be that it's friends that you don't meet till much later on in life when you're both, following dreams that are aligned. But doesn't mean you're not too much. It just means that you haven't found your people yet. And when you find them, honestly, you will be the happiest that you've ever been. You've just got to go through a little bit of an identity crisis first. But yeah, just you're not too much. Stop telling yourself. I think that's all I told myself, that I was too much. And I wish that I could have taken that little narrative out of my childhood and my young adult years, because it would have saved me a heck of a lot of heartache and anxiety.
I get it though. I do get it. I don't think I necessarily told myself I was too much. I think everyone else told me.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
She's very full on, isn't she? Like, oh right, okay. I'm
just
full
calm
on.
down. Just calm down, Kate. Okay, this is a bit tiresome now, Kate. Can we just sit down? Can you put your feet down at the table, please, Kate? Can you please just sit nicely? Can you just wait until you... Okay, we've heard this. This is a very long story. Can we shorten the story a little bit? Yes. And not just by family, but just
in the world,
you believe what you're
at
told,
large.
right? And as a kid, it's so
or what you
hard
overhear.
to say. Oh, what you overhear, what school says. In school, I was blacklisted. I was never allowed to be in the performances because I never did my homework. I had another ADHD thing. And I just thought, you've got it all wrong. If you said you can be in the show if you do your homework, it would have been done early.
Let's go for the carrot over the stick in that situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I just always thought that I was too much. I used to believe I was unlovable for that reason. I've had exes tell me that no one will put up with me. But you do. You find your people. So here's to everybody finding their people, to raising their people up, to not being embarrassed, because that's all in our own heads. And not being afraid to get things wrong, because it's human. We're all humans. We're not too much.
Exactly. Okay, well, in the spirit of finding your people, where can people find you?
Well, I am on Instagram primarily. My website's mrsot.com, so any events that I've got coming up will be on there. Otherwise, I'm at _mrs.ot on Instagram. I try and do deep and meaningfuls on the grid, and then a little bit of giggles and fun in the stories and on reels, just for a little bit of light relief from the dark tales and woeful moments.
It's a gorgeous place to be, your Instagram feed. I like hanging out there. And this is it. There are days when it's fun and you've got lots of anecdotes to tell, probably your kids doing something crazy. And there are days when actually you're out and you've got a story to tell about how it wasn't one of your best days. And that's it. The colour.